everyone, it's Froggy, and today I'm going to be doing the review for Saren's route. So, let's start with the good ending. So, the broadcast starts, and Zen begins the speech. He looks so handsome in his suit, by the way. So handsome. So Zen introduces himself and then jumps right into Seyoung's kidnapping and tells everyone who his father is. Zen implores the Prime Minister to release Seyoung and threatens that more information will be revealed if he doesn't comply. Zen goes on to show proof that the twins are his sons and that he's tried to eradicate them. It then cuts to us behind the scenes. Saren is watching the house from CNR. Saren comes out and makes a phone call. No sign of Seyoung. Saren is wondering if he's dead. We get an option here. That can't be. Send someone over or not possible, be safe. I chose the former because he can't be dead. Okay, he just can't. We can't send anyone, though, because it's too dangerous. And the government calls Jumin. Saren is grateful we're with him. It jumps to a week later. The news is going on about the Prime Minister's arrest after all the proof came to light. Sang is still missing, and the Prime Minister won't come clean about his whereabouts. The news moves on to the RFA. Some people believe they're using the scandal to gain popularity, which is just stupid. The twins are internet famous now. Yay. And so is Zen. We cut to us at Seyoung's place. Saren is still holding out hope that his brother is alive, and so am I. Saren decides to apologize to Seyoung if we ever find him, which is really sweet. I'm really glad for that. That shows that he's growing up. Yusung shows up, and we all leave together to the twins' mother's house to look for clues. So the house is now a tourist spot. Hooray. Yusung comments on how Saren and I won't stop holding hands, which obviously, like, I'm gonna let go of him at any point. He looks so sad, but Saren looks cute. Zen and Jumin can't stop fighting, which is nothing new. The house is a total mess, by the way. Jumin is baffled at how small it is, and Zen is outraged that their father had so much money but forced them to live in such a terrible place. It's really hard on Saren. So we go get some air outside and look at the sky, and he's sad that his childhood was pretty much just that room. Now he's free, and he can be in nature as much as he wants. We give him the bookmark, and he's thankful. The one that had the flowers on it and Seyoung's name that we've been holding on to. He wants to see his brother, and he believes that Seyoung is alive. And then he kisses us. And then asks us what we think will happen with us now. And then it says, happiness will find us, happy end. And then a bunch of dots. And then we skip to a year and a half before. So before all of this occurred. And it's Rika talking to the twins' mother. And she says that she'll keep Saren safe at the cathedral. And the mother is not having that, like, at all. The mother accuses Rika of working with the Prime Minister. She threatens Rika with some weapon. Rika retaliates and kills her, but is scared. And that's when her brain snaps. And she just goes nuts. And it comes back to the present day. And Rika's back at the house, like where Seyoung and Saren grew up. V's with her, wearing sunglasses. And they decide to burn the house down. And it ends. That's it. So the after endings aren't even out yet. I just want my Seyoung. I want to know if he's safe. Okay? That's all I want to know. I want to know that he's safe and he's happy. And I don't get to know any of that until the stupid after story comes out. I just want it because I want to know if he's safe. So I'm sorry. I can't give you good news on his whereabouts. I really wish that I could. It kills me. Okay. Before I start getting all teary-eyed and stuff, I'm going to move on to the normal end. So again, the broadcast starts same way as the good ending. Only this time, they receive a request to stop the broadcast. they start getting attacked by Seven's agency, and they end the broadcast without really giving out much details. So it's time for Plan B, sending anonymous blackmail threats to the Prime Minister's office. A week later, the Prime Minister is upset and threatens to sue whoever is sending the threats and claims they're false because obviously they've shown no proof. The agency isn't attacking the RFA anymore, suggesting that they might have saved Seven, but they still have yet to hear from him or V. Saren's safety is still being threatened. I wish they'd leave him alone. I mean, honestly, he's gone through enough. Jimin wants to protect him and the MC, us. So he sets us up on this private island that's basically impossible to reach. It's not free, though. We get tasked to make reports on the plants there. So time goes by, and the two of them create a happy little life for themselves there. V and Magenta disappear without a trace. Saren wonders about other places, and he can't decide if he wants to go traveling or not, but right now, he's just really happy where we are and asks us to stay with him forever. This one's cute, but I like the first one better just because we get to send the Prime Minister to jail, which is where he freaking belongs. I mean, I like that me and Saren are alone and he gets to be in nature and happy and stuff, but he's still in hiding. He's not really free, and that just bothers me. So let's move on to the bad endings, shall we? So the first bad ending, so taking the first game branch, to get to this one, and of course, obviously to get to the neutral ending, you just need to invite nobody to the party, but do all the same things for the good ending. You guys should know this by now. We've gone through so many routes. It's all the same. But anyways, back to the bad ending. So we've got to tell Ray that he's weak and force him to work. You have to be really, really cold towards him, which completely breaks my heart. And on the 6th day, you'll get a visual novel mode where we leave our room and run into Rika. She blathers on about paradise, praises you for your hard work, and starts talking for a bit about Ray's past. She has less time for him and decides to leave him in our care. So we fast forward a few months. Ray and MC are in her room. He sounds completely exhausted. He's been overworked, I'm sure. So we get him to entertain us and get a CG of him kissing our feet, which is just weird to me. And then he goes on about only feeling useful when he's with MC, and he calls her his goddess and begs her to stay with him until he's no longer useful. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Ugh, I just never want to be mean to him ever. I mean, I liked Ray a lot. He was a total sweetie. A little much. Very obsessive, for sure. But, like, super sweet, right? He doesn't deserve that kind of treatment. He's just, it bothers me. And then it frustrates me. Okay, moving on to the second one. Second bad end. So, after Ray becomes Saren, tell him that he's the strong one, that Ray is really weak. Be completely submissive towards him. Just go along with whatever he wants, talk yourself down, that sort of thing. And on the 9th day, you're going to get a visual novel mode where Saren goes into the MC's room dressed as Ray, and he taunts her. And this will finally break the MC, and she's just going to black out. Time passes, and we find out that through that whole time, he's been tormenting her. Like, emotionally abusing her, telling her that she's undeserving of anything and threatens to get a better girlfriend, and then she must stay forever in this room in pain so he can be happy. This one is, like, super screwed up. Like, really, really screwed up. Honestly, like, he's just mentally and emotionally and just completely abusing her. No one deserves that. Saren is out of his freaking mind. Crazy Saren. Unknown. Unknown is out of his mind. We like Saren, normal Saren, where he's a little bit from column A and a little bit from column B and just like a normal human being. Okay, we like that Saren. But unknown, the crazy pants, don't like it. And he's done some things where it was like, okay, it's a little spicy, it's a little hot, whatever. But like this, abuse is no joke. Okay, no joke. All right, let's move on to the third one. So this is the last bad ending. Yes, I know that there are also relationship endings, but I'm not going, or bad relationship endings, whatever, that are outside of these. I didn't do them. I'm not, so I can't really talk about them. I haven't done them for anybody else. I'm not entirely sure if there are any for anybody else. I haven't really gone in and looked for them. These are just the ones that I know of, that I've gone and done, and they're the same ones for everybody else. So this is what I'm doing. So anyways, I'm just gonna blather. The third bad ending. So basically, to get to this one is starting after, after the 9th day. So after that game branch, just agree with Rika on everything. Do whatever it is that she wants. You know, report back to her and be like, oh yes, for paradise, whatever. You know, that stuff. On the 10th day, the savior will call for us. And I say savior with heavy quotation marks, okay? She calls for us. And she says the devil is screaming for deliverance. And I'm pretty sure she's into the MC. Blech. And Rika wants to save us, tells us we're perfect, and asks us to be a queen of this magenta kingdom with her and her great marionette king. So we get to talk to Saren finally, and he's super submissive. It's bad. And calls us my queen. Saren is sitting in Rika's chair. He's in her robes, like the follower, savior, whatever's robes. And all of the followers are like around him, surrounding him. And they're cheering for him. But one of them yells that he's not the true savior. Rika and MC have him removed. Saren continues giving a speech like nothing happened. Rika asks if we're happy in this living paradise on Earth, and that's how that ends. We don't even get a chance to answer. No, I am not happy. I am not happy. Okay? So, after going through Saren's route, just comparing the routes between all of them, not even including all of the ending stuff, like the after endings and whatever, I still like 7 better. But it's hard. I like Saren when he's finally real Saren, when he's finally himself and not Ray and not unknown, just normal, you know? He's a sweet, sweet guy. He is, and he cares, and he's just has a lot of baggage, but he's still awesome, and he's absolutely my second favorite. And it's close, but like, I don't know, nobody can top my 7, okay? I love 7, but I need to know how this ends. I need the after endings, guys. I need them. I need to know if my 7's gonna be okay. I really do. I love him so much. I just want to make sure that he's okay. And I'm interested to see what V's after ending story is, or after story. I don't remember what it's called. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. I just want to see all of that. But I really loved Saren's route. There was just so much going on. There were times when I found that the actor was overacting too much. In like the crying parts, it just kind of was a little cringy to me. But it's fine. Other than that, though, I mean, I liked everything that was going on. I liked watching him grow and stand up for himself and, you know, realize that this wasn't good for him. This wasn't the environment he needed. I liked that. So I definitely liked Saren's route a lot. And I'm really sad because now, until they put anything else out, or another route anyways, that's it for Mystic Messenger. I've heard that there's a chance that they're going to be putting out another route, which could be Rika or it could be Vanderwood. I am hoping for Vanderwood, hardcore hoping for Vanderwood. But I heard that there was a chance that they were going to do that. As they said, as long as there's popularity for the game, they're going to keep trying to improve it and put out new stuff for us. So I'm hoping that that's going to include the new routes. And maybe we'll end up getting both, one for Rika and one for Vanderwood, which would be cool. I don't like Rika, but I wouldn't mind having a route for her where we can actually properly save her from herself, you know? You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, so tomorrow I'll be starting a new game. Mystic Messenger has been a long, long road. My God, I have sunk so many hours into this game. It's good. For a free game, basically, like, you only have to spend small amounts of money. Well, I mean, I guess you need, if you want to get everything, you need to spend some money on it. But honestly, with as many hours as I put into it, and that is like 300 hours into this game to get everything. Like, oh, I'm sure over 300 hours at this point. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It was like, I think V's route alone was 200 hours. Yeah, so definitely over 300 hours into this game for like the $20 that I spent on it. You know, it's definitely worth it in my books. I love this game to death. I love the characters. I love the growth. It's just such an amazing game to me. My God. So I can't recommend this game enough to anybody who hasn't gotten it. Honestly, it is a free phone game. Go get it. Go play it for yourself. It's fantastic. Anyways, I'm going to keep rambling on, so I'm going to end this episode here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.